Hey guys, Demi here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you all about my disease, and let's just say your brain will be fried by the end of this because there's a lot to take in. And I'm also going to state that people think I have a completely different disease, so I'm going to explain the differences about the two diseases to the one they think I have and the one I actually have. But first, I just want to say this week has been a very crazy week. So first of all, reached 1,000 subscribers, and then second of all, Molly Beck followed me on Instagram. Like, you think I'm inspiring? She is my inspiration. Just want to say, Molly, if you're watching, if you ever come across my channel and end up watching, just want to say, if you ever want to do a collab, it will be a good collab because our diseases are completely different to each other, so it'd be good to like compare them and talk about them, and it'd be so interesting. Just saying. Another thing before I jump in is I'm starting a blog website thing, so I'm in the middle of like creating a website, so I'll let you know on Instagram when that is up and running. So gonna be posting nearly every day on Instagram now, and I'm gonna be posting on my story as well, telling you what I'm up to, etc., just to keep you updated with my life. So yeah, if you haven't already, go over to my Instagram and follow me, and if you comment on my latest picture and say you came from my YouTube, I will follow you. And if you have a vision impairment or anything, I'll follow you anyway. So I follow anyone with a disability, so like, you gotta follow me first though, because it's not one-way friendship, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump straight in. But the first thing I want to rule out is that people get mixed up with my disease and a different one, which is called macular degeneration. A few facts about the disease is that it's age-related. There's loads of different types. You can get it when you're younger, which is called Stargardt's. I was actually originally diagnosed with that, but before that I was diagnosed with I have scars at the back of my eyes. I've been looking out the sun too much. I think most blind people get that when they're first diagnosed. They're like, yeah, you got these marks at the back of your eye, you've been staring at the sun. Yeah, Stargardt's is the early version of macular degeneration. So that is age-related, very common. Actually, I think it's one of the most common vision impairment diseases out there. There is treatments for it, there's injections, I think there's even glasses now. There's loads of different treatments, a lot of things for it. However, my disease is very like names. Like, what the person sees is basically the same. However, it takes time to progress. You could get it when you're like 80, you could get it when you're like 12. It all depends. My disease is much more aggressive. So rare that I've never met anyone else with my disease. I've never came across any doctors that have came across anyone else with my disease, so they found it very hard to diagnose me with it because they had never seen it before. But I was diagnosed in the end with it because in Manchester, so I had to stay overnight, and they took blood tests and everything, and they tested 180 million genes. They took about 8 test tubes of blood out of me and took some from my mum and dad as well. So I was definitely diagnosed with macular dystrophy, and then they took that to find a cure, but nothing ever came back of it. They've been testing millions of people across the world with it to see what they could find, because mine is a missing chromosome, and in order to cure that they'd have to recreate the chromosome, and that is not impossible, but very unlikely that they will figure it out by the time I'm 90. So yeah. So mine's genetic, it is inherited, so thank you to the ancestor that gave me this. I am so grateful. I don't know who gave it to me because we don't know anyone else in our family that has had it or has lived with it and just didn't know. Because some people do that. Some people are blind and don't even know it, which is so weird. The main difference of the two diseases is that obviously macular degeneration is age related, appears and then gradually grows. Mine, you go to the hospital, they're like, you've got macular degeneration. You're a 50-year-old woman, it's gonna gradually just go worse and we'll give you meds to slow it down, etc. Whereas you go and you're diagnosed with macular dystrophy, there is no treatment. They're just like, yeah, we'll check on you once a year, there's not much we can do, there's no cure, there's no treatment. And they look at the diagram, the scans of your eyes, and see how much there's like this little mark on the lining of the eye, and it shows you where deterioration is. You can roughly tell how quick your eyes will deteriorate. So mine have gone worse twice in the past nearly 7 years I've had this. So if you go in, say if you had it for 7 years, you go in, they say, oh, you've got about 40 years till it gradually goes worse. They could tell you that, and then the next day you could wake up and it could be gone. That's how aggressive this disease is. You could hit your head, go to bed, wake up, and it's gone. I told you in my stereotypes of blindness that 95% of people have the tiniest bit of vision left, because only 5% of people are actually fully in darkness. So my disease won't completely make me in darkness, but it will leave the tiniest bit of light. If it progresses right to the end, it will be like, say this is my vision loss in the center, so just pretend that's black. So say that's how my vision is now, so I can't see, oh wait, that's my vision now, so I can't see any of that, but I can see around, and then it's gonna stretch and go bigger. So it'll go bigger and bigger and bigger and leave me this around the edge. It'll just leave me that what's around the edge, which is literally the tiniest bit of light. So that is fully blind to my disease. So that isn't very useful. In the past 7 years, I have gone from fully sighted to partially sighted to severely sighted. So severely sighted is fully blind, so I'm already fully blind. By doctors and that, I'm already fully blind, but obviously I've still got a long way to go and a lot more sight to lose. Some people get lucky, some people get years without it getting worse, some people just completely lose it in one hit. Some people, it can stay stable all their life, but because mine's gone worse in 2 times worse in 7 years, they've given me, they was like 19 is gonna get at the worst. So I'm gonna lose the majority of my sight around 19, so it could be the end, it could be the beginning, it could be tomorrow, it could be, I could even get so lucky it could be in a few years, like I'd love a few extra years. Next have a hospital appointment, I think it's in February, so when I next go to my yearly appointment and they tell me there's still nothing we can do, we've not found anything, and then they'll tell me they can't help me anymore like they did last time, tell me if I've got longer, if I've got less. That's how it goes. Last time I went, well not last time, time before, they literally told me there's no point me coming back to the hospital anymore because there's nothing we can do. But he was like, but if you really want to, we can still do a yearly checkup. So I said yeah to it. So they were kicking me out of the hospital because they couldn't help me anymore. They gave up. So basically they was like 19. That's looking like the lifespan of your remaining eyesight. And then said, yeah, you never use those anymore, we can't find anything by. I'll know if it's gone worse anyway, because I can obviously see what's gone worse and if it's got bigger, if I've got less vision, etc. Some days See, my vision changes every single day. So some days I wake up, cannot see. If I've strained them a long time, I can't see for like a good 2 days after. It's like so weird. Like sometimes my peripheral vision is like so blurry. Sometimes I can't even use magnifying glasses because they hurt so much. Sometimes I can't stand the light. I'm very sensitive to light. Yes, I'm using a ring light right here because otherwise I'd probably be looking like somewhere else. And most time you'll notice I'm not actually looking at the lens, I'm looking above like I am now, because to see I look above stuff. So, but if I just look down, I can look straight at the camera because I know where it is from like the measurement from there. It's smart like that. I've learned some tricks throughout the years, so to read and to write I look above. To say line paper, you'll be writing on one line, but I look 1 line or 2 lines above to actually see what I'm writing. But as that grows, obviously I'm gonna have to look like more up. So after lockdown's done, I obviously can't go out for a bit while longer when everyone's allowed out because I have other issues, like my left lung. So I'm gonna be in quarantine a bit longer. It's not like I leave the house anyway, but my friend who was actually featured in my 1K video, I'm surprised no one mentions like who is that, because he is actually my best friend. His name's Ben. We've been friends since before my eyes started deteriorating. Actually, before I was diagnosed, I met him in year 7 high school. He has autism. Actually, I'm gonna put him in a video one day, but after this is over we're gonna go somewhere that's really nice and we're gonna vlog and he's gonna be in it, so I'm looking forward to that. He's gonna help me vlog because I'm okay vlogging myself in my room because it's just put a camera on a stand, press and record. It's easy, I guess, but I think it's easy for me because I've always been good at setting stuff up and fixing things and building things. I've always been good at that. So when my eyes started, I was still good at it. I always knew what to do. Like drawing as well. I've always been good at drawing, but my drawing's actually improved since my eyes have gone worse because I have to look at the very small details, so I have to like use magnifiers to like zoom in and stuff like that, and I can see like the little details that need doing, so it's improved a lot, which is so weird. I've improved at a lot of stuff since I've gone blind, so it's oh my god, I'm actually in a t-shirt as well, so hope you like me out of a hoodie. Next door is starting to build something again, so I'm gonna head out while I can. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please go follow me on Instagram, comment, and I will follow you and interact with you and live stream with you and all sorts. I really want to get my Instagram game up, so please go support me on there too. Thank you for 1K again. Well, actually it's like 1,180 now. Thank you. And to the people from Quora, I will figure out how to use it because it's very complicated for my eyes to use something that I'm not used to, like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I was always using them before my eyes went worse, so they're like easy to navigate, so I need to learn how to use it. So if anyone can just like message me on there so I know where messages go and tell me how to use it, that would be very helpful. I don't even know where settings are to see if there's accessibility on there, so thank you for watching. Bye.